An Australian surfer versus surfer from Hawaii. Harley Ross-Webster's out there in the red jersey versus Christopher Bluthardt from Oahu. Looking pretty good. He did not win his opening round heat, but let's take a look at this with Chris Bluthardt. Beautiful couple of snaps right there on the backhand, channeling his inner barber's point there. Finishes off with a little bit of a tail drift, so nice start. But here comes Harley Ross-Webster with 3 nice backhand turns of his own. So gosh, the exchange, Luke, right there looking pretty balanced between the two competitors.
As we see Harley Ross-Webster on this left, a lot of open face there, gets nice and clean out of the top, comes around, wave goes a bit flat, but gets up vertical to finish it off. Just a mediocre score, but getting it going. And here we go, Christopher Bluthardt. No, that was a really nice snap. I like that one. Gets it up there a little late for the second. Comes around, bit of a tap. Nice little slash to finish. So both guys, I think Christopher might get the better of that exchange. And this was in the break. First wave here for the man in red, Harley Ross-Webster. Nice finish to that one.
Harley Ross-Webster backed up his 3.17 with a 5-point ride, and he's back up and riding again. Nice little backhand carve, taking it easy, and another sweet backhand carving maneuver. And there a little stab with the lip to close out, looking very paced, looking very calm.
Check the replay. Coming around, really good bottom turn, really flowy snap out of the top, and then just does similar turn there. Comes around, makes sure he finishes off with a good whack, and yeah, took it pretty easy on that one. We'll see how that reflects the score. Him slowing things down a bit and holding the rail for longer, working out a lot better as we see him up riding again.
Banging off the whitewater there. Comes around, a little bit more mixed up wave and not as much opportunity on that go.
I really want to see who's the next best thing in surfing, and some of these guys without stickers on their boards are the gold in the rough.
Here we go. Chris Bluthardt, you saw he had to adjust. He spread out, he's widened his stance a bit in anticipation, but that wave just had not enough push behind it and ended up catching a rail going down. Wait, let's take a look at this right here. Chris Bluthardt spinning around on a right. A snap to start off. Has to get through that section, and that's still not going to be.
Get to surf against some of the best kids in the world, so yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so you're in Australia, not too far from home, but what do you do now? What's next for Logan?
I don't know. Maybe I've heard there's a couple little spots around here that might be kind of fun. Maybe, I don't know, try and find a little shot. Yeah.
And here it is, Luke. Let's break this down.
Here we go. Opting to go right, coming around the section. That wave just kind of feathered out on him. Gets a good second turn, or the first section rather. Comes around. Nice roundhouse cutback to finish off. And surprisingly, these guys keep chipping away at the rights. They're pretty difficult to ride.
And here he goes, scratching into another right-hander, looking down the line, trying to build up for something, and the closing maneuver, a big slash, and gets a little bit caught up in some of that backwash. So not going to be one of his top two, but he is going to maintain the lead.
That's the thing with these man-on-man heats. You've got to get the best ways to win. We see him going right again, but it's a nice open face. Gets vertical, comes around, but he's not going to make it. He really needs to go left if he's going to get out of this heat.
That's the hooter, and on to the next round. Harley Ross-Webster over Christopher Bluthardt, and the young man from Oahu is going to be sent packing out of here.